for Lake Mills, Megan Groh, Laura Knutson, Jaden Joint, as well as Mallory Wilhelm, Dana Bauman, and is the libero, and 16 is Ashley Groh. The other side of things, we have, let me just, well, see, I don't even have all of their numbers to circle here, so we'll just kind of take it as it goes. It's per usual. I have a small sample of their roster for the visiting teams, but we're starting out with Laura Knutson serving for Lake Mills against North Butler. The Bearcats are 14-14. Lake Mills at 30-1. This one goes into the rafters, but they are able to get to it and pump it over and in. Good shot there by number 23, who I don't have a name. We were watching warm-ups, and she's got quite a spike shot, does number 23 for the North Butler Bearcats. Serving is Lauren Hawker, a junior, and they are up 1-0. Their libero, number 3, Brooke Trees, couldn't get to that one, so 1-1. And going back to serve as the libero for Lake Mills, Dana Bauman, number 22, 21, I guess. In the purple uniform for Lake Mills. Can play anywhere in the back row. That's what libero is all about. Oh, nice dig. And got it across Darby Christensen. Just dug that out, and it landed where Lake Mills wasn't, and gives North Butler the 2-1 lead early here. Again, best 2 out of 3. And then they'll take on Hampton Dumont. Is it Hampton Dumont or Hampton Dumont? I'm going to go Dumont. Oh, there's that number 1 again. Darby Christensen gets a kill there. And serving is number 16, who I don't have a number or a name matching the number. 3-1, North Butler. The dig, the set, got too far with the set and was knocked back over by Wilhelm, but kept in play by North Butler, and now Lake Mills. Another big dig out the back row there. Oh, a nice play on both sides. That one's long. That was Morgan Argis, senior, who hits it long, and that makes it 3-2 North Butler. Substitutions for Coach Jim Beamer, with Audra Casperson coming in and Jaden Joint taking a seat for now. He goes about 7 or 8 deep, sometimes 9. Keeps everybody fresh, but it remains to be seen if he might get some younger players in. Like I said, get some experience. That one falls in for North Butler and gives them a 4-2 lead. Number 23 back to serve. If I don't have a name, I'll call them by their number. My numbers only go up to 14. And that one was in, well, actually off of a Bearcat player. So 4-3, Lake Mills trailing here in the early going. They get the serve back, and it'll be Mallory Wilhelm, the 5'11 senior, middle hitter, serving on the right side of the service line. North Butler returns, nice save there, dig, and that one goes down and in for Lake Mills to tie it up at 4. Slow start for the Bulldogs. Wilhelm to serve again. Nice overhand job there, and Wilhelm is back in the back row to dig that one out, and they do get it over. It looked apprehensive, like we're a little confused there, but that one's long, and Lake Mills will take the first lead of the night. 5-4. And Mallory's on a roll, serving. So far, North Butler looking pretty good as a team there. Able to dig, set, and get it over when they need to, but that one was out of bounds. So 6-4 in favor of the Bulldogs. No aces for Mallory, but she's been on a roll here of 3-4 in a row now. 7-4. Hannah Hansen in the game for Lake Mills, number 19 up front. She's got the height just like Wilhelm does. That one unable to be handled by the Bearcats. 5 in a row for Mallory, 8-4. She's hitting it every time. Seems like Morgan Argis is the one who gets it. That's blocked at the net and will be point for North Butler. As after the block, the Bulldogs couldn't handle it. So 8-5 in favor of Lake Mills here in game 1. Madison Please, the senior, will be serving here. Number 13. Dig, set, hit. Oh, nice play there by North Butler, getting it across again. That's down. A pretty good shot there for Hannah Hansen. Calling that a kill. 9-5 now in favor of Lake Mills. And back to serve will be Taya Kessler, the outside hitter, 5'8" senior. That's long. 10-5 in favor of the Bulldogs. They start a lot of seniors and juniors. Not a lot of the underclassmen on the team. There's only 2 sophomores on Lake Mills' team. Megan Groh is one of them, and she plays quite a bit. In fact, is a starter. And Jessa Gasteiger is the other. That one is slammed down. Was that Megan Groh, I think, with the kill there? Yeah, number 2? Yeah, Megan. Her first kill of the night, and it's 11-5 Lake Mills. Skims the net, still counts. Bearcats get it over. Here come the Bulldogs. Hansen, her shot was handled, and again, out of bounds. Point for Lake Mills, 12-5. And they're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with more volleyball action here from Lake Mills on LakeMillsBulldogs.com. Back in Lake Mills, volleyball action, the quad going on tonight. We have 3 opponents. We start with North Butler, the 14-14 Bearcats. Had the early lead, but it's been all Lake Mills since then, 12-5 now. Best 2 out of 3. And the first 2 games, they go to 25, win by 2. Third game, if there is one, they'll go to 15, win by 2. It's 12-5 now, with Taya Kessler continuing her service game here. She's got a couple in a row for points. Ooh, that one blocked up front by the Bearcats' Emmy Osterber. Nice job there. She gets that one to fall in, and a point for North Butler. 12-6 now, with number 1, Darby Christensen, the senior. One of 4 seniors on their team that I can see. Of course, like I said, I don't have their whole roster in front of me. I only go up to about 14 in number, and there's a couple of them out there that I don't have listed here. You'd think with technology they could. I mean, we can set a man on the moon. Couldn't you get me the whole roster of the visiting teams? 13-6, Lake Mills. Jaden Joint comes in to serve. That one hard to handle for number 16 of North Butler. That falls in, so point for Lake Mills. They're up 14-6. Joint again, same spot, number 16. This time it works, and they get it across, and libero Dana Baumann unable to handle that one, so 14-7 in favor of Lake Mills, with Emmy Osterberg going back to serve, the junior. Nice dig out of the back row there. Nice setup, but that's blocked at the net and drops down. Number 23 for North Butler had a nice block on that, but couldn't recover in time to knock it up in the air and keep it in play. 15-7 Lake Mills. Hannah Hansen comes out, and Laura Knutsen's going to go back to serve, up 15-7 for the 30-1 newly crowned top of Iowa Conference champions, Lake Mills. 15th conference championship in a row. That's blocked but out of bounds. Wilhelm with a kill there, and it's a 16-7 lead. Laura Knutsen, the 5'4" senior, defensive specialist, is serving. There, nice setup, but that's too long. Looks like Megan Grow. No, yeah, Megan, I believe, hit that one out of bounds. So 16-8. And they've doubled up North Butler here in game 1. Soon after this match is over, it'll be Hampton Dumont coming in to take on Lake Mills. All of Lake Mills games on the big court here. They have the secondary court being used for the other matches when the other schools play each other. Oh, unable to get it back over. Lake Mills had a little trouble with that one. 16-9. Of course, it's the end of the season for a lot of the teams here. You know, they have boys and girls conference cross-country meet on Thursday. It's at Nyack at 3:30. So good luck to the Bulldog teams there. There's going to be a foot, maybe over the line or into the net, something on Lake Mills there. It's going to give the point to North Butler, 16-10. And Darby Christensen on a roll here serving. No, this is not. That's Lauren Hawker. Wilhelm puts a stop to that with a kill. Mallory's had a really good season. All these girls, you know, I say it every week, but they are solid 8-9 deep are the Bulldogs. This is kept in play by the Bearcats. And there comes Taya Kessler getting one in there for a kill. And it's 18-10. Laura Bauman, Dana Bauman, the libero, is serving. That one gets down and in for number 23 of the Bearcats, and that'll give the serve back to them. And a point for them, too. 18-11 is the score now. Number 16 gets it across on the serve, but that's pounded down by Wilhelm. Well, she gets the right trajectory on one of her shots. There's not a lot you can do with it. She's got a powerful right arm. Coming in to serve is Ashley Grow, setter, 5'8" senior, leading 19-11. Nice setup there. Nice setup by the Bearcats. And Taya Kessler blocked it, but it was just coming too fast. So it's 19-12. And number 23, who just had the kill, is back to serve. It's set up nicely by the Bearcats. And same thing for the Bulldogs. Backward set. And that goes off 7 and 23. For a point for Lake Mills, 20-12. See if somebody can, it's Wilhelm. She had a good string before. See if she can put together 5 in a row and end this first game. Oh, that one hit the rafters and they're able to get it over. Nice job. There's Hannah Hansen. Smacking that one down for her second kill, 21-12. Not quite a full house tonight. I guess winning the conference, they're kind of jaded around here. You win the conference, we're not going to come see you anymore. It also is the early start, so that might have something to do with it. A lot of people still working or going home to enjoy some food, although they have great food here at Lake Mills. I got a slice of pizza for $2. And a bag of popcorn for $1. It's not bad. And they have all kinds of good stuff here. That one got over the net there, and now the Bearcats have to deal with it. Nicely blocked. Hansen again just dunked it over. 22-12 as Wilhelm goes back. She's probably served 7 or 8 points in this game. Bearcats get it over there, and nice Darby Christensen put her right where they weren't. That's what it takes. 22-13 now, and the Bearcats will get the serve. Coming in is Madison Please, the senior, for the 14-14 Bearcats. Of course, these are non-conference games here for this quad. Basically a tune-up for regions. That was nice. Bearcats coming alive now, 22-14. Madison, please, stringing together a couple of nice serves. Uh-oh, double hit on that one. Not really set, where Wilhelm awkwardly hit that one. 22-15 in favor of Lake Mills. There's a nice dig for Wilhelm. And Kessler is blocked at the net by numbers 1 and 2, Darby Christensen and Emmy Osterberg, and that is another point for North Butler. Here they come. It's 22-16. See if Lake Mills can put an end to this run. Get one of those extended volleys here. There's a dink over there by Osterberg. Strong shot from Hansen, but they're able to handle it. Ooh, nice save. Couple of nice saves, and over by Kessler. Diving for those. Nice job. Here's a setup for Kessler, and that's going to be a point for Lake Mills. They do put an end to their run. 23-16, and Kessler's going to go back to serve. Tejas, the 5'8" senior, outside hitter. She gets it. Oh, there's nice kill for Hansen. She's on a roll tonight. Middle hitter, 5'9", junior. She's feeling it tonight. It's 24, game point here. Kessler gets it to the back row. They set and knock it over. There's Groh. Megan with an attempt to kill it, but that one goes out of bounds off of Groh. I gotta say Megan Groh, because Ashley Groh also on the roster and they both played quite a bit. 24-17, Lake Mills. And they can score here off of the serve from the Bearcats too. And they do, and win the game, 25-17. 25-17, game one goes to Lake Mills. They'll switch sides of the net, and we'll be back with game two on LakeMillsBulldogs.com. We're back here in Lake Mills at the high school. They have a quad volleyball tournament going on here with Lake Mills hosting North Butler right now. Hampton, Dumont, and Nashua Plainfield playing in the middle school gym, which is just down the long hallways here on the east, just east of the high school gym. And then Hampton Dumont will come in here after this and after their game and play Lake Mills, and then Nashua Plainfield will do so thirdly. Lake Mills winning the first game here against North Butler, 25-17. Bearcats ready to serve with Lauren Hawker, the junior, sending it airborne. Wilhelm smacks that one down, but it was out of bounds. So a 1-0 Bearcat lead. It's going to be fun when we get to Hampton Dumont because they're Bulldogs too. 1-0, North Butler. Nice dig out of the back row. Here's Bauman putting it over. Libero to libero on that one. Ooh, nice diving dig from Laura Knutson. Yeah, right, blocked at the net. I don't even think they needed to. I think it hit the net and fell down there. So 1-1 tie. Lake Mills getting to serve here with Dana Bauman going back, do the honor. Back and forth here quickly. Ooh, I think they were trying to set that one up and it snuck over the net. And luckily, Wilhelm was there. That one goes off of Laura Knutson and out of bounds. So a point for North Butler. They take the 2-1 lead. Of course, North Butler located in Green, Iowa. Oh, that's blocked. There's a lot of really good net play here. And they're going to give a point to the Bearcats, and they'll take a 3-1 lead early on here. 25-17, Lake Mills winning the first game. Now it's 3-1 North Butler. If they need the third, they'll just play to 15, win by 2. That's slammed home there by Taya Kessler. A couple of kills for her on the night. And back to the Bulldogs goes the serve, and to serve will be Ashley Groh, the 5'8 senior. Megan Groh, the 5'8 sophomore. One of the underclassmen that get a lot of playing time for Lake Mills. One of the few. Only 2 sophomores on the team. No freshmen. As Jim Beamer's got a good roster full of experienced players, a lot of juniors and seniors. That one goes along, so all of a sudden it's 3-3. There's a serve by Ashley. Oh, she gets a nice dig out of that one, and it's set up for Kessler, but blocked at the net by number 23, and that will be a point for North Butler. 4-3 is the score in favor of the Bearcats. And number 23 is back to serve. Off of Dana Bauman, and a point again. 5-3 now. Early going, game 2. Bauman gets that one dug out nicely, and they send it over, and that's off of Lauren Hawker and out of bounds, so a point for Lake Mills. They'll get the serve back, trailing 5-4. And back to serve is Wilhelm. Ooh, that's just out of bounds. Nice call by the official there. 5-5. And Wilhelm's having a really good service night tonight. She scored quite a few of the points for Lake Mills. And, ooh, that was awkward. That looked like she double hit that one. Not called. And I'm no official. Oh, that one slammed in nicely by Taya Kessler. Her 3rd kill of the night, and now it's 6-5. Lake Mills finally getting the lead here. Same thing last game. They fell behind early, but then took control from there. Wilhelm with the serve. Bauman gets a nice dig. There's a set up front. Ooh, nice shot by Casperson, but they were able to corral it. But that goes into the net, and it's a point, 7-5 for Lake Mills. There's Wilhelm. Got to tie her shoe. Football season's not over yet either. Our broadcasts, we only do the home games for Lake Mills, but the football team has a couple of district games coming up. One is Friday at South Winneshiek at 7 o'clock, and then on the 20th, they'll play at Sumner Fredericksburg at 7 o'clock as well. Should follow them and show up at their away games too if you're a fan of the Lake Mills teams. Of course, here's North Butler getting the serve back there on that play. Wilhelm did well to get the lead back for Lake Mills, 7-6. Bauman, a diving dig. And that's up and in, or down and in, I should say. So it's 8-6, and Lake Mills will serve as Megan Groh comes back in, the sophomore. Playing right up front there with Hannah Hansen and Audrey Casperson. So I'm saying these 3 don't start. Well, Megan might, but she gets a lot of playing time. But they're deep, our Lake Mills. Now there's a point for the Bearcats as they draw to within 1, 8-7. Ooh, ace for Darby Christensen, number 1. Lake Mills, out of all 15 conference championships in a row, they've never won state. They were a runner-up once for the state championship, but that was before they had classes. They were playing the big schools and small alike. Now they have different classes for championships, and they still haven't won it all. It'd be nice to see them do that. They got that point there, 9-8. Jaden Joint comes in to serve. Casperson out. I've seen Jaden Joint go on a scoring spree on the service lines. Let's see if she can do that. It's 9-8 Lake Mills after winning the first game 25-17. Ooh, that was another dive for Dana Bauman. She's not afraid to spread out on the floor and go for it, man. She is digging those out of there. Nice job, but it wasn't enough. And point for the Bearcats as they tie it up at 9. And they're going to call Bauman with a double hit there. I think that's what they call it. That's what I'm calling it. 10-9, North Butler takes the lead again. They're not going away. They're 14-14 on the year, and Lake Mills 30-1. Ooh, get out of the way of that one. Megan Groh, the sophomore, who had a big windup for that. And she's 5'8" to begin with, but she jumped up and smashed that one home. Unofficially her second kill of the evening. 10-10 tie on 10-10. Look at that. It's October 10th and it's 10-10. Bauman gets that one, but they're calling somebody into the net. 16 would be Ashley Groh. So point for the Bearcats, and they take the lead 11-10. And back to serve is Lauren Hawker again. A nice try there by Ashley Groh just to dunk it over there. A diving attempt at a dig there for Laura Knutson, but no go, and it's 12-10 in favor of North Butler now. Could they force a game 3? The 500 team against the 995 team. That's early. 12-10 though. Pretty good. That's blocked by Wilhelm up front and put down for a point for Lake Mills. 12-11. They trail by 1. And Bauman goes back to serve. Libero to libero. Out of bounds. Tied up at 12. And Bauman will get another shot to take the lead here. Again, libero to libero. She likes to serve to her counterpart, Brooke Trees. That one falls in for Lake Mills, and they do have the lead, 13-12. Six seniors on this Lake Mills team. So it's going to be a big loss when they end up graduating. But there are even more juniors, so they'll be fine, and they almost all get playing time. That one falls in too, and they're starting to break down the Bearcats now as they lead 14-12. It's going to be a good workout on, like I said, it remains to be seen on all 3 matches if Coach Beamer plays his starters extensively or gives some of the younger, less experienced players some time. That one was out of bounds, so 14-13 Lake Mills with Bearcats serving. Number 16 into the net. 15-13. Casperson comes back in, Joint goes out. And serving will be Ashley Groh. 5'8" setter, the senior. Puts it right down there, and a knuckleball kind of, they have trouble corralling that one and getting it over, so 16-13. I think that's, well, they may have 4-point lead earlier, but it's 3 now. Number 23 has got quite a slam there, but that was blocked. And a point for Lake Mills. 17-13. Timeout here. Lake Mills leading on LakeMillsBulldogs.com. We're back in Lake Mills for volleyball quad here. And the first game went to Lake Mills over North Butler, 25-17. Here in the second, they're up 17-13. And North Butler's put up a good fight for a 14-14 team against a 30-1 squad. And 15-time defending top of Iowa Conference champion, Lake Mills. There's a violation on North Butler, so it'll be a carry or whatever that signal is. 18-13. That's a pretty good player there, that Darby Christensen. She's a little toothpick, but she's good at the net. She's got several kills on the night. And number 23 is getting some points here at the service line. It's 18-15 now. All of a sudden, back to a 3-point lead. What looked like maybe a runaway is now back to a good contest. 3-point advantage for Lake Mills. This girl's got some power. And there's Casperson. Oh, is it going to come down? No, it gets stuck. No, it's still rolling, but it's stuck between a light and the, what do? Get another ball. Replay it. I guess that's all you can do. Paul, get up there. Arthur, climb up there. Get your slingshot out. Knock it down. 18-15, Lake Mills. Replay that point. Ooh, is that in? That was in. 19-15. I think that was Ashley Grow with a kill. Looked like it came from her area. Jim Beamer up and telling his team what to do here as the service ace, Mallory Wilhelm, goes back for another crack at this, and she's scored 7 or 8 points from the service line tonight. Now what? Into the net goes Lake Mills, and that's a point for North Butler. 19-16. They just keep 3 points out. They have not gone away. To their credit, they've stayed right in it. That one is awkwardly dug out, but they got it across. Wilhelm saves it on the back row. And there's Kessler pounding one down for her 4th kill. 20-16, Lake Mills. They go to 25, win by 2. If they win this game, this match is over. But if North Butler can come back, they'll play a 3rd game up to 15, win by 2. The quad rules. That one's down and in. Hannah Hansen. 5 kills for her at least. I don't see them all, but that's what I have for her. Team leader in kills. My stat sheet. Ooh, that one went off a couple of different Bearcats and in, so 22-16. Kessler is serving. And that is an ace. In this configuration, Kessler serves on the left side of the service line. Wilhelm stays right with her on the end line. They have the 3 up front players, Megan Grow, Hannah Hansen, and Audrey Casperson. And then right behind them is Ashley Grow. That one gets down for North Butler. And they're not done quite yet, 23-17. And it is Christensen serving. Net play there. That didn't work out so well for Megan Grow. She gave it a shot. She jumped up, but she had a couple of girls on the other side of the net that got that point. 23-18. Hansen puts it over and gets somebody to carry it there. 24-18. game match point coming up here. Jaden Joint coming in for Casperson, and she'll go back to serve. Match point here, 24-18. Megan Groh jumping, trying to block, but nothing came her way. Oh, they're going to call it a point for Lake Mills and a win, 25-18. 25-17, 25-18, and this game is over. This match against the North Butler Bearcats, they go to 14-15. Lake Mills 31-1, and they will next face Hampton Dumont, I believe. The Bulldogs against the Bulldogs. Hampton Dumont is 10-14, and we don't know if they're done yet. They're in the middle school gym. We'll be back with more volleyball action here from Lake Mills on LakeMillsBulldogs.com. So Lake Mills takes care of North Butler here in the first match, 25-17, 25-18. And we're awaiting Hampton Dumont and Nashua Plainfield getting their match done in the middle school gym down the hall. I'm assuming it's Hampton Dumont will be here taking on Lake Mills next, because that's the way they list them here on the program. But it was a spirited game. The 17 and 18 points given up. Bearcats doing pretty good for a 14 and 15 squad against the 31-1 power that is Lake Mills. Lake Mills was, of course, their conference championship number 15 in a row, and they'll be going to the regions. They have a bye in the first week of the regions, which start here in Iowa on October 17th. So Lake Mills doesn't play until the 23rd. They don't know their opponent just yet. See what happens on that first week of games. But this will have a warm-up this Saturday at Algona, 9 a.m. It's their final regular season game. Another non-conference affair. But ranked 6th in 2A and headed for the regions. See if we can win a state championship. That would be their first, at least in the last 15 years that they've been winning the top of Iowa Conference. But 8-0 in the conference this year. They're only lost to a Sioux Center, I want to say. It wasn't Sioux City. I think it was Sioux Center beat them. And that was it. Only lost 31-1. A non-conference loss for them, but a bigger school from a bigger city. So also we have coming up here Boys and Girls Conference cross-country meet Thursday of this week at Nyack. That's at 3:30. And then football Friday, a district game at South Winneshiek, 7 o'clock. Of course, we're not broadcasting away games. So we're done after tonight. We can't do district or regions either contractually. So we'll have to wait until late November when they get started on the basketball season for the girls and boys. Those home games will be right here on Bulldogs TV, powered by Live Sports Live, online at LakeMillsBulldogs.com. And on Facebook, too, Facebook.com/Bulldogs-TV. Again, let's run through our sponsors because, we can't do it without them. America's Mattress of Albert Lea, PrintMajor.com, and Carl Bladel Construction, serving North Iowa and southern Minnesota for over 35 years. New construction, renovations, and remodeling, agricultural buildings, and more. Dale's Body Shop, as well as Thrivent Financial. Midwest Metal Stamping, offering competitive pricing, on-time delivery, and superior quality standards. Midwest Metal Stamping is a leader in its industry. Amish Heirlooms Furniture as well, and Lake Mills Chamber Development Corporation, North Iowa Therapeutic Massage, Tri-State Tax. They provide exceptional tax and accounting service with excellent customer service in southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. Wilkinson Tool and Die, Farmers Trust and Savings Bank in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Premier Concrete, serving North Iowa and southern Minnesota. Commercial and residential foundations, flat work, and epoxy coatings. Sophia Asa Photography. Dave's Auto Service has been a full-service gas station since 1973, right at the corner of Highway 69 and 105 in Lake Mills. For gas, oil changes, tires, four-wheel alignments, computer diagnostic scanning, exhaust replacement, towing, and more. See Dave's. Womack Design, Young Plumbing and Heating. Americana Insurance, licensed in both Iowa and Minnesota. At Americana, they are continuously working to provide the individual coverage you require. And when it comes to protecting your auto, home, business, farm, crops, health, life, and family, don't leave it up to chance. Call Americana. As well as Winworth, Bedco, and BizWiz Marketing, LLC. All our family of sponsors, and we thank them from the bottom of our hearts for being with us all throughout the volleyball and football seasons, and hopefully they and more will be with us for basketball action in late November. So it was Lake Mills 25-17, 25-18 over the North Butler Bearcats out of Greene, Iowa. We're waiting on the Hampton-Dumont Bulldogs, the 10-14 squad, taking on the 31-1 Lake Mills Bulldogs. Bulldogs versus Bulldogs right here at the Dog Pound. The strength of the Bulldog is in the pack. Words to live by. We'll be back with more action right here on BulldogsTV.com.